Can you picture a place where your morning coffee is world-renowned, where mountains touch the clouds, and there's the perfect blend of the ancient history with the modern innovation? If you can imagine yourself working in a place like this, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Tijana, and I'm a strategy associate here at Nomad Capitalist, where we help high net worth individuals go where they're treated best. And today, I would like to talk to you about Colombia. Colombia introduced its digital nomad visa back in 2022. It actually was meant to be a means for foreign professionals who are working either for foreign companies or are self-employed to come and live and work in Colombia for up to 2 years. It's an ideal opportunity that you can take advantage of. Colombia is one of the most beautiful and diverse countries in South America. And if you are looking for a more affordable place to live in and stretch your budget a little bit, Colombia might be the right place for you. So let's talk requirements. If you would like to apply for the digital nomad visa in Colombia, there are a few things that you do need to actually prepare and submit with your documentation in order to be approved for this visa. The first and the most important one is the income requirement. Of course, you have to show proof that you do have some sort of employment outside of the country for another company, or that you are actually self-employed, which could also be taken into consideration. Now, the minimum income requirement in Colombia is actually very low compared to other countries. We're looking at only $700 per month earning in order to qualify for the digital nomad visa, alongside the health insurance that will be mandatory for the time you're staying in the country. And besides the minimum income requirement, you will also need to obtain health insurance that will be valid for the duration of your stay in Colombia. So, what are the perks of this visa? One of the first things that you want to think about is the affordability of living. So if you're not looking to break your bank, if you want to move to a beautiful place but not with a high cost of living, Colombia might be the right place for you. There's lower cost of rent, lower cost of groceries, your daily expenses. So you're looking at a pretty good situation here. Cities like Medellin have actually developed expat communities. So if you're thinking of moving by yourself for 2 years to Colombia, it's going to be very easy to connect with others. And if you are someone who likes to mix work and travel, if you think about it from the Amazon rainforest to the Caribbean beaches, Colombia could be the right place for you. Now, how easy is this entire process of actually applying for the visa? It's not the most complex situation, but what matters is knowing what you actually need for the application process. You need to gather all of your documents, and you need to make sure you have everything in place so there are no delays afterwards if they want additional documentation. What is a good thing about these digital nomad visas, what is a possibility, is actually applying from the consulate in your place of residence instead of going to Colombia to do it in person. Granted, if you're doing it in person, the process is going to be a lot faster. So if you're in no rush, consulate might be a good idea. But if you are someone who really wants to move as quickly as possible, maybe going to Colombia is a better choice. Now, of course, once you gather your documents, you need to put together your application, send it over to the authorities, and then wait for the approval. Colombia is not the place with the quickest administration, to put it that way. So the actual approval process might take 2 to 4 weeks if we have no backlog, but it could actually extend to a month or two until we see the actual approval after you have actually submitted the application. So what our recommendation here would be is to act as quickly as possible so you avoid any delays if you have a date set in mind to actually travel so you can have your approval in time. So let's talk about some major benefits and maybe some challenges if you do make a decision to go to Colombia. If we're talking about the benefits, we are talking about the affordable living, we're talking about very diverse culture, huge expat communities, and if we're talking about some challenges of moving to Colombia, unless you're a speaker of Spanish language, the lack of English outside of the tourist areas can be a little bit challenging unless you speak the local language. And also what can be an issue is sometimes there is poor internet connectivity, although major cities do have discovered with a reliable internet connection in most cases. So if you're someone who likes the affordability, diversity, and active lifestyle in South America aspect of it, Colombia might be the right spot for you to start your digital nomad journey. What you can do, however, is go to our website at nomadcapitalist.com/apply, become our client, and we will make sure that you go where you're treated best. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And my name is Tijana, and I will see you in the next video.